Alright, we're on the final part of Heavensward this time.
Yeah, it feels like I've been in here longer than Realm Reborn, I think is what it's referred to as.
Oh, you've definitely been in the Realm Reborn longer.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
No.
Oh.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea.
Samurai, right?
What gave that away?
What didn't?
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose.
Dang, that's so
This here's
racist.
Vesper Bay, Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port. Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Good God, man, are you all
So
right?
much for that.
Haha.
Yeah, they had to get the Chinese. I don't even know what you call that sound.
How do you know it's
Thou
not
art far
Japanese?
indeed from home, friend.
Cause you know, it just is.
Alright.
Isn't that what that yo is from?
I thought it was... No? I think it's actually Japan.
Okay. We'll have to fight over this another time. But anyway,
Oh, by
that
the way,
was
do you think that
interesting.
guy... Oh, by the way, do you think that guy was a... Yumi or a... Wugaden?
Oh, he's what did you just say? Humi? Is that what they're called?
I think so. I always
Well, yeah, I
forget.
definitely think that that's a human. Boy, you're gonna tell me that person isn't?
No, he's a Wugaden.
What? How can you tell?
Maybe that was the original intention, but no, he's referred to as a Wugaden.
Is there a way in game where I could check all the names of that? Just to
No.
brush up on it?
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within.
Oh right, I almost forgot about that.
Imperials. They would like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon, of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
You know, I was gonna say, I thought it was gonna break out immediately.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
Oh, remember him?
Can't really
What
see.
in the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see
Oh,
you
it's
too,
that
Garland.
guy.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Shh, that was the guy that worked for. Dude, I don't remember their names. They're all like in a different language.
Mm.
But it was like the end of the Realm Reborn, right? He was
Yeah,
like
guys.
working under him.
And you also worked with him when you were doing the Crystal Tower.
I was gonna mention that as well. Let's see that guy's. I don't really understand what it would be obvious. I guess like sacrifice or something. I don't fucking know.
Who is this man?
I guess we'll
Yeah,
see. I guess we'll
also
see.
like oh yeah, also like
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
You had to probably practice that one a lot. Alright, what were you
oh
gonna
yeah,
say?
I was gonna say that you also saw him at the end of 3.4, which was like after you beat the Warriors of Darkness.
You mean beat?
Beat, yes.
Kind of remember that? Not really.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut. and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last.
Oh, remember
And none
Omega?
alive knows how to wake it.
Only from Sonic, yeah.
Actually, Omega was like mentioned long back in the Realm Reborn. That's remember the guy Raban cut in half?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wanted the Continental Plateau so he can get to Omega.
I do not recall that. I don't remember ever seeing the word Omega in this game at all, except for like maybe a name of an attack.
What? I guess it was it was a while ago.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Oh yeah, he has a different
Trust?
dialogue if you didn't do the Crystal
You
Tower.
wound me,
I was
Guard.
gonna say, what if I didn't?
All those years, studying side by side at the academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I.
What would he say instead?
I don't know. I remember seeing a video of it comparing them a while back, but I don't remember.
I was gonna say, then how do you know that? The first thing that came into my mind is just, I thought the game just assumed that you did that thing.
Well, I mean, I had to see it because the Crystal Tower is mandatory.
Wait, so if it's mandatory, then
It
Then
used
how
to
would you
not be
not-
mandatory.
oh, so like back then, you could just not do it.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
Be right back when
But
he's
sentiment
being.
aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I mean, that's kind of usually what happens.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How
I'm
we choose
back.
to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartanau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Huh. You can actually make a choice for once.
Uh-huh. I mean,
We
it's
pretty much
same
have
result,
no
but
choice. Yeah, I was just saying we have no choice in the matter.
He makes me grind my teeth is what he does. But I suppose we don't have much of a choice.
Yep, that's what I just said.
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
do you remember the deal with the
If I am
Continental
not
Plateau?
mistaken,
Hold
Doma
on.
occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
Come again?
Oh yeah. I remember, like, the same, in the same, like, parts where you learned what, that guy wanted to mecha, you learned that the Continental Plateaus... Well, actually, you learned this a while ago. Like, when you unlocked PvP, the Continental
That
Plateaus
was ages
just like...
ago.
Yeah. Basically, the Continental Plateaus is a war game between the three city-states.
Like a war game like chess, or like, what do you mean by that?
Like, it's goal-wise, it's a...
Do you mean like a game as in like a Coliseum? Like, what do you mean by that?
Kind of, except there's three small armies fighting each other, and they don't do it to the death, they do it till,
Oh,
Still-
wait, no.
still,
Wasn't that, like, that thing that we did, or I did, like, not too long ago, right? Like, that was like 4 parts ago? 4 or something. Where I had to fight, like, another, like, nation.
Oh yeah, you're doing like some thing here with Ishgard, and you're fighting some of the Alliance's finest. And what else? But it's gameplay wise, it's not like that.
Okay.
But in essence, basically.
Okay. Got it.
My blade is yours.
Thanks, they're just putting his life as sport. Interesting.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
I mean, he's mad sus.
Mm-hmm. Also, you just unironically said the words SUS.
I
instead of
know.
suspect.
There was a
That's
time
pretty
when people.
cringe. Oh yeah,
There
that
was
was
a
the worst
time-
time. When
There's
people
a
used to
time
say
when
that.
Yeah,
Say
before
it,
Among
say it,
Us.
say it, speak it, speak.
There was a
Secret-
time before Among Us where people would say sus unironically.
Well, yeah,
without-
because that was before cringe was more popular. I'll just say that. That was before you had to be cringe in order to get friends. Where you had no choice but to be cringe. Nowadays. Well, not nowadays, but in 2020. Anyway. But I'm saying now, if you say that word, it's considered bad. Which is why I never said it, ever. Prior to that. Wow, Jesus Christ. I said that in even a more nerdy way than you usually explain stuff. Which is pretty impressive.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
Is that what a fruit of man's enlightenment is?
According to him, because he prides himself on magitech.
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Ooh, racism.
I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation. Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Oh boy, that guy's here.
Good God, that voice could
You
turn a
sound-
gigas.
You sound disappointed.
I'm just
This
more
is
so
the
shocked.
Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
You know, when I saw him in
I'm
that
more
previous-
surprised than disappointed. I'm more like,
Oh.
how the hell? Anyway, go on.
Oh yeah, you know, forgot to tell you this, but when I first after that previous cutscene with him in it, I knew I was gonna like this guy.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
That must be the masked guy.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Oh wait, never mind.
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no.
Dire peril or no, were
Ah!
I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
That was kind of scary.
Mayhap that is so.
Jump scares got nothing on that.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? Yugiri? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
May it always protect you.
Oh, Blood Pearl Charm.
That's
a callback.
What is that?
Oh, Blood Pearl Charm. Remember, like, before you got the Heavensward, you were checking in with Tataru, and you went to the beach, and she was collecting pearls?
Not necessarily.
You don't remember going to the beach? With Tataru?
I think so. No, I don't. I really don't.
Oh yeah, well you went to the beach like before like the bloody banquet. Yeah, went to the beach and to God Tataru actually collect blood pearls to make I forget what they're called.
Yeah, me either.
Charms, that's it, charms. Charms for everybody. Yeah, that was 2.55, and now you're on 3.55.
So it just went up a whole number?
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess you'd be right.
Now, where was that? Ah. I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland. Searching for something, engineer?
something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around.
Of course he
by himself.
teleports.
I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Oh. Okay.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
That weapon looks like it's too heavy for him.
I'm back.
Oh, I actually get to do something. Okay, I thought I was just gonna spectate, but alright.
Nope, you got a fight.
Well, this is unfair. Oh. Okay. Well, that explains that.
Yeah, he said he changed his mind.
Holy shit, there's a lot of them.
I was like, go down easy.
Leave this to me.
Oh, what's going on? A call at this moment?
Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back.
And what would that be? Oh, that's a shiny toy.
Magitech Reaper.
Behold, the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense.
That's what that thing is?
Yeah.
It's a stronger version?
No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire.
It's his own personal vehicle, so yeah, it's definitely probably better than a regular one.
Oh boy,
you can
it
buy
has
them
been a while since the last time I used one of these.
Yep. Oh, by the way, you can buy this mount with real money.
You mean only with real money?
Yep.
Of course. Oh. It's all gone now.
Hey!
Oh, they all just ran away. Of course.
Deserting a battle is punishable by death. I order you to stand your ground. Come back here now, please.
I say please.
It's a fall.
Damn it all to the seventh.
Oh, he
hell.
did not heal.
I'll kill you bastards if it's the last thing I do.
Alright, well, that's pretty much it then. Now, where are the other two at? There they are.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
Wait, so what is this location then?
Oh, you're underneath. Oh, I just remembered that where you were fighting, you were like at top of like one of the PvP areas.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep yawning like that.
And the area you're currently at, you're like underneath like that area.
Huh.
This is like the...
Well, yeah, that makes
Should the machine
sense, I
happen to
guess.
misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
No. Ah, wait, actually I probably should have said the top one.
I suppose not. All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
Dang, his entire tone shift.
Well, yeah, he's excited.
I don't sound like that when I'm excited.
Omega is loose.
There's the cocoon.
Uh-oh. It's getting out. That did not last very long.
Long enough. Here's Omega.
Doesn't seem very large.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was Omega at first.
It looks like just a drone. Or like one of those robot things that killed everyone. Oh cool, it just helped break the egg. And when I mean cool, I mean that sucks. Oh. Well, that's just great.
Oh yeah, these two are recurring characters. Super bosses in the series. But this is the first time they've ever fought on screen.
What, so every time they fought it was just told?
I think there was one time they fought off screen. Yeah. Yeah, told. Yeah.
Well, that can't be
Who do you
good for the
think-
environment.
Who do you think won?
I think they both lost, actually. I just realized that dragon basically got spawn killed.
There they go, I guess.
What is that? That just looks like 2 stars.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
It was fake.
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
What is that thing? Or what was
Papalimo's
that?
spell is fading. It was bound to his ethos. And if the connection is broken...
Archon Mark. It's kind of like a doctorate in, like, something. Tancred has an Archon Mark for subterfuge.
Oh.
Tancred.
I meant for what?
I said subterfuge.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Like
is.
Stealth, spying, sabotage, that kind of thing.
Okay, so why did that mark go away then? Because the egg broke?
Or rather, because of Papalimo.
I thought he was already dead for a while.
Yeah, but his spell that contained that primal was still around. So when it's So when it failed, so did that fake tattoo.
Isn't it more like a brand?
I think I don't think they actually like take like some heated metal and bland people in the neck for
I
those.
don't mean a literal brand.
Well, that's what blands are.
Well, it's definitely not a tattoo.
I mean, if it's made with ink, then it have to be.
I thought it was made out of magic, not ink.
I mean, hers was, which is why it was fake.
Okay. I don't know, every time I approach some of these guys, I always think you're gonna say, oh, you
My
gotta speak to this
friends,
person first.
I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilberd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Dang, I meant to pause it right there. Oh, face reveal.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
That is a completely different person.
There is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little
Is
shadow
it?
anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask.
Wait, what?
20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old.
I meant, like, I did not mean that literally. Also, they say years or summers for years?
My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too. And I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Sharlayan. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Oh my god.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
Well, I don't like either of these answers.
I chose the bottom one because I didn't know her as much as because I saw it in.
Well, I just think it's a weird question to ask. That's just me, though.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake.
I guess I shouldn't be questioning that, considering...
I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself. And it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
I see. So that's what that meant then.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
Oh yeah, I feel like the first question, like the first option, would be more appropriate if you chose Gridania. Which is if you chose Gridania as your starting zone, because there you meet Ida and Papalimo instead of Grid.
Wait, I thought you can't choose your starting zone.
I mean, it depends on what job he chooses. Chose.
Right. Oh. It ends like that? That seems kind of out of nowhere, but alright.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like a cliffhanger, but it wasn't as big of a cliffhanger as the one for the one Alan Born ended on.
I mean, the last two were actual cliffhangers, but it just seems kind of like a random place to end, that's all. I didn't say it's a cliffhanger. It just feels just kind of random.
Where would you think it would end?
At the end of that last cutscene, basically with those two, I assume they're primals fighting.
But so wait, that's where you wanted to end? But what about the like?
Did you not hear what I said? I said I thought it would. I'm not saying it should. Where it should end, probably here, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah. So about Yida being leased, I don't know why they did that. I guess because they wanted to change the character for some reason.
I don't really.
Also, she said like her sister died 6 years ago, which would be like before you. If you played 1.0, then you would have met Lise pretending to be Yida instead of Yida. So you would have actually. Even if you play 1.0, you would never have known the true Yida.
Say that again?
Even if you played 1.0, you would never have met the true Yida. You'd only have met Lise pretending to be Yida.
So you mean like currently in this game?
Do you not know what 1.0 is?
Well, I just meant like, isn't that like the same thing?
1.0 is like takes place 5 years before Alan Born.
I know.
Oh. I guess I don't know what you mean like by that.
Well, you said Ida's pretending. Wait, no. Fuck, I forgot. How did I already forget the name? I'm so bad with names, unless I see it like 10 times.
Lise pretending to be Yida? What about it?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Right?
Yeah.
I just don't know what you mean by like it's different. I don't know what you mean by that.
All I said was that you would have never actually met the real Yida even if you played 1.0. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well yeah, that makes sense.
So it kind of like removes the personal tragedy if you actually if you actually played 1.0 and got to know her. Oh, but if you like in 1.0, if you started out in Gridania, you would have gotten some echo visions that took place 5 years prior, which would be 10 years before your current time, the current time. So you would have actually seen the real Yida, but you wouldn't have gotten to know her.
Okay. That kind of makes a bit more sense, I guess. Ah! That was painful. I feel like I skipped over something important.
You did not. Because White... No, I know. You have to talk... You have to submit... Like, do that quest to see like the post credits.
What do you mean? I just saw the credits.
Alphinaud has apprised me of all that
Post
came to pass in Gridonia.
credits.
Your only task now is to rest.
You know, I guess I probably should have said how insane Obit's plan was.
Because he had to kill himself.
Well, that too, but also unleashing a primal to destroy the Empire would very well also destroy Alamigo as well.
Oh, well, he thought about it in a moment.
No, I think he thought long and hard about it.
That just sounds gay.
I didn't even mean hard that kind of way.
Well, usually
long.
you do.
My Lord Viceroy.
Is that a riddle?
No, it's a dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood.
Huh, that sounds an awful lot like Stormblood.
Yep. Yep, next time you'll be doing Stormblood.
I assume that starts off right here.
Yep.
Beyond the Great
Oh,
Wall.
and you can change your job now, because now is the perfect time. Now that you've completed the expansion.
Yeah, it feels weird. I don't know why. It feels like I haven't actually accomplished anything.
Well, I mean, this has been kind of a build up to Stormblood.
Okay.
This whole patch has been like a build up to Stormblood.
I mean, yeah, this kind of just felt like it was... It didn't really feel like its own thing. It felt like it was... Like, I'm not... Alright. I'll go do that right now.